everybody, Wayne here. In today's Recon, we're going to unbox The Landing, Gallipoli 1915, designed by Joe Schmidt and published by Catastrophe Games. This is one that I think came out in 2020. I have my eyes on. It is a solitaire design game that is on the light, looks like on the lighter side, simpler side. I haven't played it yet. I just read through the rulebook once. Looks like a nice, easier, quick playing game. And sometimes you want to balance those out, right? Sometimes you want to play a heavy game. Sometimes you want to play a lighter game. This looks like that'll fit the latter. So looking at it, like I said, it came out 2020. I went ahead and picked it up, I want to say 6 months or so after it came out. But I somehow never got it on the channel. I never got it. Well, you can see it's still wrapped. Never got it unboxed, played, anything like that. And I think it's time to change it. I just was looking through my games and I said, you know what? I need to make sure to get this one played. So The Landing, Gallipoli 1915. Gallipoli 1915 is a solo card game with a quick setup and playtime. Hey, just like I said. You are a Lance Corporal of the 11th Australian Battalion trying to push his men to meet the first day's objective. You begin in the early morning on a boat, and when you advance, the next random terrain card is revealed. By midday, troops from New Zealand and a battery from India will help you as well. But it is a tough slog. And the Turks aren't giving an inch. You must defeat your counterpart, an Ottoman sergeant, on the last card, if you make it that far. Choose to advance, rally, or use an operations card for rifle fire, artillery, or a bayonet charge. Can you change the course of history? Very cool. So, and I'll be honest, let's go ahead and check this one. Let's open her up. I don't know a whole lot about the Landing, about the Gallipoli campaign. I'll be honest, I think combination as an American, just not learning about a lot of conflicts that either don't involve America directly. I mean, obviously we ended up in World War I, but maybe campaigns, right, where there weren't Americans involved. You just don't learn a lot about it in school, and shame on me, right, for not researching it on my own. You guys know I love all kinds of non-American history, historical, military conflicts. Roman Empire is a big passion of mine. By the way, this game is printed, I believe, by Blue Panther, who does Hollandspiel's games, White Dog games, prints all of theirs. So anyway, this is something that I don't know a lot about, but you know what? That's what I love about war games, is that we can learn things, right? We can, we get a game, we start researching, and that's what I did. I already started watching videos, already started watching documentaries, standard Blue Panther style box here, and just learn what I can, right? First of all, before I dive in, so I know what the game is about, but also hopefully the game will teach me some things about history. We'll see though. All right, so it looks like we have some counters, okay, some dice, counters, we have cards, and then I'll assume we'll have the rule book here. Let's go ahead and get this out of here, if I can get them out of here. So like I said, I love that. I love that about history. I love that about these war games. Excuse me. You guys know I love history. I think if you're watching this channel, you probably do as well. But I love a game that teaches me. I've mentioned that before in other games, so I'm hoping I'm going to get that with this one. All right, so looks like we have this is a 2-page rulebook. Is this it? Okay, so looks like we have our rules here. Explaining it, overview, sequence of play, goal of the game, the Anzac phase, actions you can take, additional rules, Ottoman phase, close combat, etc. Okay, and then winning the game. So the end of that. Some designer's notes. Okay, so we already get a little bit from the designer, from Joe Schmidt himself, a reading list. Always love that, especially for a conflict like this where, this isn't Battle of Midway, this isn't the Battle of the Bulge, right? This is something where, maybe you want some reading lists. So good information there, hopefully anyway. Let's open, let's look at the counters, the dice here, and then we'll check the cards out. All right, so we have, I like that things are back like that. So we have some of these like little tokens, little markers. Okay. 3 little green dice. I'll probably, me, I have millions of dice. Most gamers do. All right, let's look at these counters. So, well, obviously you have your Australian Lance Corporal there. You have the Ottoman Sergeant. Ottoman troops, silhouettes there. New Zealand, Australia, and then they are double-sided. Make sure I can, yep, okay, perfect. Ooh, very nice. So standard, standard Blue Panther style, right? So nice thick counters, almost like a a wood, like a pressed wood style, right? Very thick, very sturdy, very solid. Art's good, decent, you know. Doesn't look like it's going to blow you away, but at the same time, looks like it'll get the job done. I do like the silhouettes, though. I think that'll be really nice. So again, yeah, counters look good. Nice big counter, too. All right, and now let's look at the dice. Or excuse me, the cards. Cards are nice. They're not linen finished, but they're nice. Rounded corners. Okay, so what do we got here? What do we got here? All right, so we have, flip them around, flip them all over the place. Ottoman Regiment. Looks like keep track with the marker. Maybe. I don't know. I've kind of read through the rulebook once, but again, I do not know how to play. Anzac operations, Ottoman operations, terrain cards. Information, Australian Battalion, Auckland Battalion. So again, don't know how to play. Some more of the operation, the cards. Okay, let's look at these terrain cards. Ooh, all right. Beach terrain. Baby 700. I have no idea what that is, what that means. Obviously a term, something from history. Hopefully I'll learn all about that in my own and then through the game. Battleship Hill. Okay, oh, it's got a little text on the bottom. Initially, Big 700. It served as a target for the British naval salvos. Probably why it's called Battleship Hill, right? Boats. They were packed in shoulder to shoulder with barely any room to move. Okay. Gun Ridge. The third ridge, the initial objective that few soldiers could reach. Okay, we're not going to go through every one, but I like that they have the little bit of flavor text at the bottom, a little bit of historical text. I love stuff like that. Again, I'm trying to learn, right? We want to learn. These games should teach us, especially about topics like this that, you know, they're not super popular. Let's, you know, I hope the designer, and it looks like he made sure an effort that we would, you know, we would learn history from the game. And these are the operations cards. So I don't know if it's something you just play automatically. I'm not sure. So, you know, you can see a little roll one die, deal one hit against the Ottomans, 5 or 6, rifle fire. So I don't know. Again, I don't know if you play it. Is it automatic? Flip it over? I don't know. But we will learn it. All right. So that is The Landing, Gallipoli, 1915. Looks like a light, quick playing, you know, card game, some dice. Love throwing dice. Love quick playing solitaire games. Nice to balance out those heavier games. So hopefully you guys, you know, you're interested in this one with me. Let's go ahead, journey. Let's learn. I'm start a series. I'm definitely going to get into playthrough, you know, tutorial playthrough, regular playthrough, overview, review, all that good stuff. I can't imagine at this point I'm not going to get it played. So let me know in the comments below if you've played it before, what you think of the game. Otherwise, if you made it this far, the usual, give me a thumb, you know, like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I sure appreciate it. But until next time, guys, later.